What's up, you guys? It's Max and Mama's back. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, mainly because I've just been focusing on my life, pretty much. In honor of today's skincare video, I am doing this without makeup on. So I'm here today because I want to review this new facial wash that I've discovered. It's the Swissvita Micrite 3D All-Use Cleanser Cream 3-in-1 Acne Clearing Solution. I know it's a mouthful to say, but All Young PH, which is the company that creates this, was generous enough to allow me to take like 2 weeks to review this. And it took longer than 2 weeks. I actually reviewed this and tested it out for I think 3 weeks to almost a month. It took a really long time to review this, and I have all my thoughts on it and I want to share it with you guys. So you know me, I am on the perpetual quest to look for the perfect skincare products because I have very acne prone and oily skin. I found this and I will get started on the review. Let's start with like who this company is, because when they approached me because they wanted to send me a product, I did not know anything about them at all. I did do my research and they were kind enough to send over like the info on their company and stuff like that. So this essentially is a facial wash, and it's a facial wash created by a company called All Young PH. It was formulated in France and then manufactured in Taiwan. So that's basically the gist of where this comes from. The reason why I didn't know anything about this and I hadn't heard of it when they came up to me is because All Young Philippines is actually a new online hub, and that's why I probably didn't, you know, have any info on them when they approached me. So All Young PH created this facial cleanser with Filipino and Asian skin in mind. I did clarify that this is a non-whitening product because, you know, your girl is against whitening. It's just not something I like. I don't like it for my skin. If you like it, by all means, go for it. But I am pro loving the skin that you're in and learning to, you know, accept it and love it. So that was the first thing I wanted to make sure it was not. And yes, thank God it was not a whitening product. The claims of this product include DNA repair for up to 73%, cell death reduced to up to 95%, and type 3 collagen increased to up to 1.5% fold. So basically all the good things for your skin, right? So through prolonged use, you can expect the elasticity of your skin to still be there. It also helps reduce fine lines. That's what it claims to do. It keeps your skin healthy and resilient towards any damage, pretty much. So how does this work exactly? The Swissvita Micrite 3D All-Use Cleanser Cream pretty much works through deep cleansing. It goes deep into your pores and takes out any gunk that could have been placed there from, you know, everyday pollution, if you're one who commutes or walks around a lot or is just exposed to our environmental air, which we all know isn't doing so great right now. When you get home, you can make sure that your skin is properly cleansed thoroughly with this, and it not only takes out any dirt and gunk deep inside your pores, but it also removes any makeup residue. So for example, you've worn makeup throughout the day and you've removed it with your makeup remover, but you're not 100% guaranteed that all your makeup is gone. If you wash with this, you can be sure that your face will be crystal clear and fine and removed of all of the dirt and makeup residue that could have been left inside your pores, which could eventually cause blemishes if you don't really like do anything to completely get rid of it. On top of it being a deep cleanser, it also kind of exfoliates. I'm saying kind of because it doesn't exactly do like, you know, rough exfoliation, but it does help gently buff away any dry and dead skin on your face, so that after you cleanse your face, what's left is nice, soft, and smooth skin, which was the layer underneath all the dry and dead skin. It also moisturizes. It does so much, you guys. It doesn't just take away all of the dirt, it boosts the hydration. So you know how there are certain facial cleansers where right after you lather the soap on your face and you wash it off, your skin feels really tight, and then when you rub it like going down, it creates a kind of sound. That doesn't happen with this. Your skin feels super smooth, super soft. It pretty much makes sure that all the good facial oils are kept in your skin and it's not completely stripped away. So your skin is still healthy and protected. And just so we know exactly what is in this facial cleanser, I have here all of the ingredients and what they're meant to do. So it has AC11, which is for damage repair, moringa tree extract for dark spots and evening out your skin tone, and it also protects your skin from any pollutants out there that could be absorbed by your skin. There's malic acid, which is for exfoliation and minimizes the appearance of pores and improves the overall texture of the skin. And you also have the lotus flower extract, which prevents dirt and oil from sticking to the surface of your skin. How do you use this? It tells you to use it in the morning and at night, so you can use it twice a day if, you know, since you shower in the morning and at night, or at least I hope you do. You basically wet your skin with warm water, apply a little bit onto your hand, and then lather it all over your face. You buff it in and then you wash it off, and that's it. When I first used this, I found the texture a little odd. I know it's a creamy cleanser, but at the same time, for some reason when I apply it to my skin, it feels a little spongy almost. It's creamy, don't get me wrong, it's definitely creamy, but there's like a foamy kind of texture to the facial cleanser, so that was different right off the bat. I found that when I apply this on days where my skin feels super dirty and clogged up and oily throughout the day because I've been running around at work or I've been in dirty places for work, this always helps me feel completely clean right after I use it. I've had experiences with certain facial soaps and facial cleansers where I apply it but my skin doesn't feel completely stripped away of all the dirt, and I hate that feeling because eventually it catches up to me and I end up breaking out. And when I break out, I really break out, and I really hate that. And after a really dirty and long day, I can rest assured that my skin is like completely clean. And from all of the things that it claims to do, these are the things that I can back up and tell you it actually does. Keeps your skin moisturized, definite yes. My skin does not feel super tight after, and it actually feels really soft and bouncy and almost velvety in texture actually. So that's one. Definitely removes makeup. I have had days where I apply like a powder blush for work and then I go home and I get too lazy to remove it with makeup remover, or I just completely forget, and next thing I know I'm in the shower. I use this, and after when I apply my other skincare regime products like my toner, when I wipe my skin with a pad, there's no makeup on it, so it definitely removes makeup. When it comes to reducing fine lines, I don't want to say anything about that yet, mainly because I feel like it will take a little longer for me to actually see results of like my fine lines being reduced, but I do want to let you guys know that I will see results if it does work out that way, because I have laugh lines on my forehead and also like crow's feet on the side of my eyes because I squint when I laugh a lot. So if any of those lessen, I will definitely let you guys know. So when it comes to reducing fine lines, I have no thoughts on it yet. Using it for a month, I don't think it works that quickly, but all of the other claims so far, it's been living up to it. It's been doing justice, so that I really like. In terms to where my skin is at now compared to where it was before I started using this, when I got this product, I did have a couple of breakouts on my face, and now when you guys look at my skin, it's pretty clear. I do still have a couple of pimples that I feel like are growing. There's one here, you can't really see it, but it's under the skin. There's one here, and I've had a few on my nose and one over here. But overall, the number of blemishes I have on my skin is a lower number than I used to have before I started using this. But based off of the month that I've been using this, it does look like it's producing really good results. The blemishes on my skin are far more controlled than they used to be. I know that if I have something growing, this will always help prevent it, if not slow down the growth of the blemish, so that's really good. My skin right now is the clearest it has ever been in a really long time, and I'm so grateful for that. I don't have to cover up a lot of dark spots and blemishes. And when it comes to dark spots, remember how it says it claims that it reduces dark spots and evens out skin tones? I used to have, you can see that there's still a little bit of mark from dark spots. Let me bring you guys closer. So you guys can see that there are like dark patches on my face from when I used to have, you can see here, when I used to have like really bad blemishes. But the thing is with this, I noticed these used to be so much more horrible than they look now. I used to have like a really big one here, somewhere here. But now you can see that it's gone. Like you can't see much dark spots anymore, which is really good. These are still in the process of lightening up, but this definitely used to be a lot darker than it used to be, and this used to be a full-on blemish, which it's not anymore. It's just a dark spot. So it's definitely doing its job, cleaning up my face and lightening and evening out my skin tone. Last few things I do want to say about this, because I feel like it's important that I state this when it comes to the product. This is cruelty-free, which is amazing. That means that they don't test on animals at all. It's also paraben and sulfate free, so you can be sure that, you know, there aren't any harsh chemicals going into your skin that can cause, you know, skin cancer. It doesn't use any carcinogenic ingredients or use any harsh chemicals that can dry out or irritate the skin. It's also made from natural ingredients. So there you have it. Pretty much the reason why this does away with blemishes is because the way it cleans your skin is by targeting dirt in your pores. It doesn't target doing away with the current blemishes you have, but it starts off by really truly deeply cleaning your skin, which in turn, in the long run, if you use this religiously as you ought to do, will eventually clear out your skin because there's no more dirt to cause blemishes. And that's why I feel like it works. It's because it gets to the root of the problem as opposed to solving the blemishes and the problems when it's already happening. It really gets to like the root of things. So there you have it. That is my review on the Swissvita Micrite 3D All-Use Cleanser Cream 3-in-1 acne clearing solution. I've been loving this so far. I intend to finish this bottle, see how I feel about it, and then see if I want to purchase another one or if I want to try out something else. But so far, so good. And I think it's a facial cleanser worth trying, especially for those of you who come up to me and wonder what my skincare routine has been lately. I've been getting a lot of those, and this is the change that I've created in my skincare routine, and it's been doing my skin a world of good. So there you go. That's the information on my facial cleanser. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to catch up with me on days where I don't have a video up, these are my social media accounts. You can follow me on there. I'm usually online a lot of the time. I love you guys. I will be back next week with a video involving my room. So I hope you guys come in next Wednesday and stay tuned for that. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.